Now hear me out. From the leak to the Sephora glitch, the whole thing was calculated and intentional. Yeah, I said what I said and you can't be mad. I'm just picturing Mona in her office when all of this is going down and she's like, gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Look at the mayhem, the pandemonium, the chaos one little perfume release has caused. Listen, it's all part of her plan and she's genius for it. Get everyone's tongue wagging about your fragrance release. Hello? Yeah, man. Mona, big up you. Smart. But on to important matters. Is it all that it's cut up to be? Let's get into it.
All I know is you smell good. All I know is you smell good. Yeah.
Welcome people and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, a special welcome to you as well. I do hope you stick around and subscribe. In today's video, I'll be dissecting the new KAYALI'S fragrance and giving you my thoughts on it. So without further ado, hold up. Can I do a 30-second rant? 30 seconds. That's all I need. Let's go. I secured this fragrance on the 5th of March, yeah? And the delivering company that was supposed to deliver it to my gaff had it stolen. He claimed to have delivered it to some mail room, when in fact, he left my parcel somewhere. Someone saw it and stole it. At this point, I'm angry and I'm like, is this a sign? Should I not review this fragrance? But a couple people on IG were like, hey, we need your review. So I was like, you know what? Let me do it. I got another 10 mil. Can you imagine if I had gotten a bigger bottle? Listen, I was fuming. Was that 30 seconds? Anyways, let's get back to it. I won't go into packaging because I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. Frosted bottle with the white lid. I only have the 10 mil, so it does come in the original packaging. It would have been nice if I got a miniature, you know, frosted bottle, but we move. The keynote at the back of this bottle is what got everyone shook. Those 6 fragrance notes sent everyone in a spiral. Not me though, y'all be safe. Now let's talk about what this actually smells like, yeah? Let's dissect this fragrance. On the first spray, you get this nose tickling, nose burning sensation from this fragrance. Yeah, I thought it was just me, but I had Shia checked it as well and she said the same. So after I checked if I still had nose hair, a crisp bergamot begins to push through and I was shocked because I'm thinking to myself, why is there such a heavy citrus pushing and leading the way to a gourmand fragrance? But then again, what do I know? I don't make these fragrances, I just review them. As the bergamot begins to dissipate, a sweet nuttiness begins to peek through, hear me out, with something chocolatey. Listen, okay? It's like when you dig your nose in, you can faintly smell this chocolatey nuttiness, and that's the hazelnut. But at this point, I'm still missing the main character that's on the name of this fragrance, the pistachio gelato. Where they at though? Then lo and behold, here comes the pistachio gelato creeping through the sweetness that I got through the hazelnut. And I'm looking at the pistachio gelato like, I heard about you. I've been waiting on you at the door.
Because I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Here's the thing though, I'm smelling them separately. I'm smelling the pistachio separately from the cream that makes the gelato. It's like they're not mixed together in perfect matrimony. It's like the pistachio that I'm smelling, it's rather green, like it's not fit to be eaten. Like it wasn't ready to be eaten, if that makes sense. And then they still proceeded to blend it to make the gelato. But then halfway through, someone goes, oh my God, we forgot to pour the milk in. Does that make sense? It's like a delay smell. I'm smelling the pistachio first, and then after I'm getting the pistachio gelato smell. And for those that don't know, gelato is lower in fat because it contains less cream and more milk than ice cream. And then it's also churned slower, which then gives gelato like a soft and silky texture. Now for the middle, I'm at a complete loss. Did we need all these florals in a gourmand fragrance? Especially the note of geranium. A very strong, minty, herbally note with rose nuances. We needed muguet? Oh my God. And for those that don't know, muguet is just the French word for lily of the valley. You're welcome. Lily of the Valley is a spring-like, fresh, watery type of scent, and that, along with certain varieties of jasmine, gives off this soapy accord, and this is why they're commonly used in soap making, yeah? Not to mention the note of pear, and guess what? Those 3 notes are listed in the middle of this fragrance. Walk with me. I'm going to put the middle of this fragrance into imagery, okay? So it's late spring, early summer, and a mom took her son to the park. He's there sitting on the picnic blanket and he's licking Nutella off a spoon. The Nutella is a hazelnut that's in the opening of this fragrance. A few minutes later, after him licking the Nutella off the spoon, the gelato van pulls up. He shouts to his mom that he would like pistachio flavored gelato. We all know what kids are like when they're eating ice cream. Listen, it's all over his face, it's down his top, it's all down his hand. His mom looked at him and she goes, you know what, let's pop to the loo so I can clean you up. What soap is in the bathroom? You guessed it. A Lily of the Valley soap. So through the soft and silky texture of this pistachio gelato, a clean and soapy accord begins to show face. And I'm like, what's going on? What's really going on? As this fragrance begins to warm up on my skin during the dry down segment, a whipped fluffy cloud of marshmallow and squirty cream emerges. I said squirty cream. I mean whipped cream. But I mean, you do squirt it out the can, don't you? Squirty cream. I also get this airy burnt sugar smell coming from the candy floss, along with some powdery texture coming from the cacao. Listen, this fragrance, yeah, I had to dissect this fragrance, okay? So in short, this is a crisp citrus that leads the way to a faint chocolate pistachio gelato opening, a very florally and soapy middle that ends off with a fluffy marshmallow, squirty cream, airy burnt sugar, powdery dry down. Did you get all that? Low sillage and projection with a horrendous longevity of between 2 and 3 hours. I'm sorry, for a fragrance that's claiming to be a EDP intense, I expected better. So much better. When this 10ml is done, would I purchase a full bottle of this? No, this is not my cup of tea, yeah? I used to work in an Italian restaurant that sold pistachio ice cream. And when I went to Milan, I had spumoni. So I kind of know a thing or two what pistachio gelato smells like. And in here, it's very faint, very faint. Yum Pistachio Gelato 33 is this light, airy, fluffy, soapy, but slightly gourmand fragrance, because in the dry down it does get a bit sweeter and creamier, you know, with the marshmallow and the squirty cream. So you can give it the slight gourmand title, but that's about it. So I had put the Yum Pistachio on top of my Fenty butter drop, and after the 2 hour mark, all I could smell was this. And all I'm saying is I don't understand why I need to put down a certain base or layer a fragrance that's said to be a EDP intense. Help me understand that. I know my girl Gabby on here did mention this in her video as well, but I did test Yum Pistachio against Creme de Pistache by 77 cents on Esty, and listen to me, this blew this out of the water, okay? This is a true depiction of what a pistachio gelato ice cream, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to smell like, okay? And this is an eau de toilette. This has amazing longevity, sillage, and projection for an EDT, okay? Blew this out of the water. As I said earlier, this is not for me, but that doesn't mean it might not be for you. You get what I mean? Because Neshaya says she kind of likes it, but it's not a fragrance that she would wear out, if that makes sense. She just wear this if she's lounging around the house or she's running errands. She wouldn't wear this out, if that makes sense. I wouldn't recommend anyone blank buying this fragrance. You know, I'm always telling people, test before you buy. Test the damn fragrance before you spend your coins, okay? I know on here it says, you know, 33. So it took 33 modifications to do this. I'm here thinking, maybe you could have gone 35. Maybe. But do like what I did. Get the 10ml, okay? Don't blank buy this fragrance straight out. Get the 10 ml, see if you like it, and then you can go from there. You get me? Yes. This is Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Well, there you have it, my loves. Those are my thoughts and my review on the new fragrance out by Kayali, the Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. I do hope my dissecting of this fragrance helped you to understand this fragrance a bit more. This is where I say my goodbyes. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. But before you go, don't forget to give me a thumbs up by clicking that like button. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this fragrance. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's have a proper chinwag in the comment section about this fragrance, yeah? Yeah. Share this video with a mate. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye. In today's video, as you can already see from the title, I'll be talking about the new fragrances out by ZARA, the Orchid line.